welcome back to Old YouTube Vibes, where I sit down in my artist loft and open up packs of cards. Today I've got football cards. This is going to be my first pack of football since at least 1992, I would say. 33 years. Football is probably the sport I've watched the most of in my entire adult life. I went long periods of time not watching NBA. I still don't watch NBA. I didn't watch baseball for about 30 years. But NFL, I watched NFL uh, for the better part since I was a kid. Off and on a little bit, but I might have missed the early 2000s a bit. But once, I'd say around 2010, I picked back up and watched it every year. Although it is pretty expensive these days. I got this, I believe, from a local Walmart. I just bought one pack because it was $8, and I was like, still getting used to how much these packs of cards cost. At least this one has 30, and I've read this one's called a fat pack. But anyway, at least one thing about these cards is that I know more of the players, since I have been watching football. I don't do fantasy, so I don't really get into the nitty-gritty. But I know most of the core position players on the teams, and I keep up with my two teams, which are not these guys, the Bears and the Redskins, aka Commanders, which for me last year was a nice year for Washington, but this year not so much. But at least I got the Bears doing well for the first time in ages. I'm gonna do something I haven't seen on YouTube, is use scissors. I've seen lots of people open these fat packs and struggle, and I get concerned with the edges and corners about people doing that. So I felt like maybe scissors and push them out a little bit might be a little safer. So that's what I'm doing. All right. So there you go. Let's look what we got here. Turn them over. Dante Culpepper. Oh, okay. So I did notice that these will often have old school players. And again, since I didn't really have that long of a break in watching football, I should know all these guys, or most of them. Dante Culpepper. I do not remember him playing for the Dolphins. So. Chad Johnson. Again, I like the looks of this base Donruss. It's simple. It's kind of like got a 90s style to it. Very tasteful foil usage down here. I like how every card is color matched. Color matching is probably my biggest thing with modern cards. I'm much more likely to buy a color match card. George Kittle, yep. Mike Williams, Josh Downs. A lot of these, honestly, if you're a lineman, rookie, or running back, I probably won't know. Derek Carr, I don't think he's playing anymore. And another thing, I'm not sure if they have rookie card labels on here or not. So unless you're one of the big rookies, I'm not going to remember. Oh, they do have rated rookies, that's right. Press Proof Blue, I do like that, especially when it comes with teams that have, blue, or for the red ones, red. Ashton, that was Ashton, okay. Rated rookie, I put a new stack here. Malachi Starks, Ravens. There are a few teams I do not like. I might mention them, might not. But let's see, Shamir, rated rookie for the Titans. I do not care for the Titans. I don't care for the Browns. I don't care for the Steelers. I don't care. I do have lots of opinions when it comes to football. I don't mind the Dolphins. My dad liked the Dolphins growing up, so I don't mind them. I love Marino, obviously. Press Proof. I'm just going to say Barron, rated rookie for the Broncos, cornerback. Okay. I do like the Broncos. I don't follow them extensively, but I do like them. I like Elway. I like Peyton Manning okay, and Bo Nix seems pretty good. Um, Lamar, I don't like the Ravens, but I do like Lamar Jackson. Jalen Wright, okay. Terrell Suggs, is he a modern player? Because he sounds, that name just seems like an older. I can't remember. He just sounds like an older player. He might not be. No, I do remember this guy. One of the best players the Redskins ever had. I think it's not to get too political. I really appreciate the fact they put Redskins because that's who he played for in the his old uniform. They didn't whitewash it or red wash it off or anything. The helmet and the fact they have the old logo. It's really nice. And Art Monk was definitely an all-time great. I got to put him a different stack here. I should have probably done a different stack for the older guys, but that's all right. Maybe next time. We'll see if there is a next time. If I want to buy these football packs again. Honestly, I do like these because I am, more familiar with these players. So it is more enjoyable to open up a pack of cards and you know the guys. And then some of the guys you remember from the olden days. Mike Rozier, possible cousin of Clifford. Oh yeah, speaking of Carolina, I've got this old koozie that my dad had. That's from '82, and then the can is actually from '93. Uh, if you know, you know. Vernon Davis. I don't know him. Graham Gano. Graham, not Guano, but Gano. That's a nice looking card. New York kicker. Oh, pretty. I'm definitely going to put this up here. Myles Garrett. Again, not at all a Browns fan, but I've heard of Myles Garrett, and that's a cool card. I always like Donruss cards for their Diamond Kings. So that's really cool. They have Gridiron Kings too. There's a base of him. Tony Pollard. Joe Burrow. Definitely put him up here. Hope he comes back one day. Mark Andrews. There's a Bear. Again, I like the Bears, but I just don't know all their position players like that. Van Ginkel, linebacker, and Victor Cruz. So, yeah, I got some blue ones here. I got some rookies. Art Monk's definitely going in the middle. Let's see what else I can put up here. The best cards I got. I don't really know these rookies. I mean, these guys. These rookies, I don't know those guys. Definitely some classic players I'm going to put up here to fill up the 5. So anyway, I really like Donruss. I like base cards of top players too. Lamar Jackson. Obviously, if I'd got some kind of numbered card or whatever, that would have been great, grand, terrific. But it's all right. Dante Culpepper. So obviously, I lean heavily towards the old school guys here, but all right, I appreciate you guys watching my first football pack opening up. I'm not sure how many more I'll do, but I do plan on doing shorter videos like this, but also I will have longer videos, including very long videos going over my binder from childhood, which I've recently organized into categories such as I've got superstar pages, I've got team-based pages, I've got one complete set, which I'll do a whole video about, my favorite junk wax set. I won't tell you what it is now. I'll just post that one day. I also have a vintage binder full of early 90s, early to 60s cards. Vintage. 90s is definitely not vintage. That my uncle gave me when I was a kid. I still have all those cards, including one card which I think is actually worth sending off to PSA. So I'll have videos about those things, including I'll have a top loader from childhood video, which will display all my rookies and people I had back then and I thought were worthy of a top loader. Maybe not now, but I did think that way back then. Anyway, really appreciate it for watching again. I'll tilt my camera up so you can see my whole painting here of Honus Wagner based on his Zelda tobacco card. But that's something I did. That's the symbol of my channel. But I'm going to have that there. For a while in my videos, until I decide I might try to sell it. But we'll see. I enjoyed doing that painting. And I may keep it. Who knows? All right. I'll see you next time. Over and out.